All right, everybody. Oh, happy day. I hope you're doing insanely well. If you're a new agent or a veteran agent and you're having maybe some struggles in your career, come walk with me. All right, when you first start off in the insurance industry, it's not all unicorns and rainbows, and anybody that tells you that, well, they're blowing smoke up your fanny, and it's just not that way. But if you want to be financially successful, you're going to have times where you're going to hear the yipping. You're going to hear the yapping, okay? You have people saying, oh, you can't make it. Oh, it's too tough. Okay, the negative Nellies of the airspace. Kind of like these little yappy things right there, okay? As I'm rolling by, okay? And some agents, when the yapping, okay, the noise of, oh, you can't make it. Oh, it's a tough day on the phones. Oh, it's a tough day out in the field, okay, door knocking, everybody, okay, wants you to go eat worms. Okay, get into that winning mindset. So if you're starting off insurance and it's just not going maybe the way you thought it had, okay, was supposed to, the successful people in this space understand that nothing ever goes according to plan. It's called prospecting, right? It's like leads are not sales, but a lot of new agents get into this kind of poisoned mindset where they think, oh, I need that, okay, their lead to lead me to the sale. It needs to be like a laydown, okay, a gimme, a guaranteed thing. Well, let me tell you, here I am, okay, and I'm in a pretty good place, right? Lots of good houses, lots of green, lots of good stuff. And when you've got lots of leads, you're going to be in a good position to have lots of good conversations, to bring value, help, and hope to those that you serve. But even though you're like, wow, this is great, I'm on the streets, I'm on the sidewalk, well, then you get to the end of the road and you're like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen now? Okay, well, you gotta keep going, okay? It is what it is. You cannot stop, okay? So you're gonna get seasons where everything's great, and then you're gonna have times where, like, where'd the road go, okay? Where did the road go? Well, you're gonna be fine. So you're gonna have seasons of sales, and then you're gonna have seasons where it's like, this don't look like the road I thought I signed up for. And this is what happens with leads. You have great conversations, great, okay, prospects to talk to, and then it's like you get a sale, and then the next thing you know, you're just getting the no's. The numbers, okay, are not flowing and going in your favor. This takes place to the best of agents. It takes place to the worst of agents too, okay? But if you're stuck out okay, in the middle of this place, you're like, I don't like this so much, okay? Rattlesnakes and all kinds of who knows who, right? But in your career, you're gonna kind of have these little seasons too, where you get leads, everything's solid, okay? You're on the sidewalk, you're on the career of your dreams. You know, you get those yeses, okay? It builds that confidence within you. But then you're gonna have these seasons where it's like, where'd the road go? Why don't these leads work anymore? Well, sometimes we've kind of digressed from fundamentals, right? And if you fundamentally, okay, change from the basics, you're gonna get your you-know-what spanked. It's just how it works. But even when you're in places where you don't have a road, okay, you will be able to be in a position of wealth and in a place of wisdom because you didn't listen to them yappy dogs back there, okay? You didn't listen to the dogs of the industry, okay, that never gonna make it anyway. Quit listening to people, okay, yipping in your ear. You've gotta continue. You've gotta continue moving. Even when you don't see the road, make sure you've got a Sherpa, you've got a good mentor and upline who's been on this road before, even if the path looks like not many people have been on it. Let me tell you, this path, okay, does not look like, there's been a car on it. Let's just put it that way, all right? You got all this crazy junk, okay? All this crazy junk down here, and it's like, yikes, okay? But if you trust your direction, okay? If you're decisive and don't stop, don't ever listen to the negative Nellies of this career. Only be in a place of knowledge, a place that I know I can make this work. I know that the next lead will say yes to me. I know that I can help another person today. It will help you gain more traction, okay, by increasing your action. Your actionable steps are something you control. Your mind is something that you have absolute control over, and your methods, by all means, vet your trainer. If you're not gaining traction, you've got to have good proprietary methods. And if you need help my goodness, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I do recruit agents across the nation. I work with some of the most amazing people on this planet. But when you feel like you're stuck on a road that you didn't plan on being on, okay, make sure that you've got someone that can help you, okay, understand that you're going to be fine. You went through the nose, okay, and now it's like, hello, warning, warning. But then guess what? You're back on the road that you wanted to be on. And when you think that the road's out, it's not. Sometimes you get a batch of leads where they say no to you, and then the yeses are coming. It just takes understanding. It takes knowledge on knowing what to do with the no's so that you can kind of proceed. You can kind of have your way about you to not only help yourself, but help, you know, your client get what they want. A lot of insurance agents lose heart when that road gets tough, okay, when the road ain't, okay, smooth sailing, when the sidewalks go out. That's when they lose their ever-loving mind. A lot of agents, if things are all sunshiny and great, then, you know, fabulous. But the moment that the wind starts picking up, the moment that, okay, the road goes out, the moment that the dogs are nipping at your heels, okay, then what happens is you lose your momentum. You lose kind of like your mojo, like Austin Powers talks about. So just understand, this career is amazing, but make sure you vet, okay, who's mentoring you, who's giving you advice, because this industry is amazing. But at the same point, understand it looks like hard work. It's very simple as an industry, but it's not easy. You've got to understand, you've got to be in a place that you position yourself appropriately so that you're positioned for success. Make sure you're taking advice from folks that have truly done it. That's why it's so important to vet who is training you. That's why I say, if you're in telesales, you need to be asking your potential mentor, your upline, your IMO, how many years have you done telesales yourself? How many sales have you personally produced in the last 6 months, 12 months? How many people have you, okay, served by the phone yourself? Get those answers. You want to be learning from the top of the food chain. And a lot of agents, unfortunately, they get shined on. They don't get the help they need, and it's just sad. So if you want to really, okay, dominate the insurance industry, understand that the road sometimes gets washed out, okay? That kind of looks like a lead vendor you liked just went sideways. Your favorite little CRM went, okay, just went out, and you don't be in a place where you lose your direction. You lose your momentum. You've got to know my true north is going this direction, and if I just keep a trucking, I'm going to be fine, okay? I'm going to make it to the other road on the other side, even though this is definitely the road less traveled. So if you want to be, okay, in a place that has success, okay, with your name written on it, okay, you've got to maintain, you've got to stick, you've got to stay, you've got to be on course, okay? And a lot of people are like, oh, of course, right? But this isn't that. You got to be on point, okay? You've got to never stop your fundamentals. Your fundamentals will help you find financial freedom. They'll help you, okay, gain independence. So no longer are you working for the man. You're not working for the lady. You are the man. You are the lady. You can actually direct your steps because you have everything you need. That's why it's so important that whoever trains you, you got to make sure you got turnkey systems put in place so that you can gain a higher level of profitability. Learn from someone else's mistakes, okay? Have somebody else get the cobwebs up in their face. Have them go in front of you getting bit by the dang snake, okay? And then you be that second guy. That's fine. That's why it's so important to have good mentors and managers that have truthfully done this for a long, long time. It'll make you stronger so that you don't have to learn, okay, the hard way, because this business is, okay, hard enough without getting rocked like that. So I hope this little silly video helps you stay on the path, never digress, and by all means never listen to those little yippy things, okay? Yip, 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 yip. Like in the beginning of the video, you just want to boom, okay? No dogs were harmed in making this video, but I'm just saying, okay? Good little footballs when they're yipping at your heels. And let me tell you, when you as an insurance agent have people that are nipping at your heels, be kind to them. But you know what? You need to punt that negative Nelly ball out of your life. Be kind to them, but don't give them attention. Just keep walking. Keep on smiling and going by, because you're going to be a more successful agent, okay? By not listening, not allowing that bandwidth to come into your mind, your mouth, your ears, and my goodness, it'll pollute your methods if you let that bleed into you. So believe that you can do this. Believe, okay, First off, if you've got a good trainer. If you don't, then you know what? Make sure you find a good one, okay? And there's lots of good telesales organizations that are out there, okay? But make sure you vet them, please, okay? But know that you can do it. Have a good mind, good methods, and then high levels of action, and you will find more success than you maybe thought possible. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for walking with me, and I hope you have an amazing day and an even better day tomorrow. I appreciate you. If you need anything at all, I can be more than glad to help you. JasonFinalExpense.com. Bye-bye.